So today we're going to do something a little bit different. If you want some sweets, and I know you do, on keto, then basically a really good thing to have is maybe some scones and tea. They do this at tea time every day in England. I used to like to do it for breakfast. Now that I'm intermittent fasting, I don't do it for breakfast. But you can still make scones, and American style scones are very similar to what you can make with almond flour anyway. So we're going to make an almond flour type scone. By the way, in England, scones taste like what we call biscuits. And what they call biscuits over there, we call cookies. So don't even bother trying to make the English style. We are going to make American style scones, and we're going to use the English style clotted cream with them because that's okay on keto. In order to do it, it's really easy. Start out with 2 cups of almond flour. Add in about 1/3 of a cup of swerve, powdered swerve, or make your own powdered xylitol, which I did. I showed you how to do this when we were doing our corn muffin video. And you want to use the same technique. Put it in a blender, blend it up, it'll work fine. Now you want about 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Add in about 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Stir it all up in a bowl so that it's well mixed. Now you've got your dry ingredients done. You put together your wet ingredients. Take a tablespoon of lemon zest. And we went ahead and zested this earlier so that you don't have to watch us zesting a lemon. Put in a teaspoon of vanilla and beat an egg into it. Guess what? It's that easy. Pour the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients. And mix them up until they're well blended. Add in about 1/4 cup of melted butter. And now this should come together as a nice scone dough. Now take this dough, turn it out onto a piece of parchment paper on a cookie sheet. Make it round and press some blueberries into the top. So now that you've got it pressed out into a circle, it's about 6 to 8 inches in diameter and maybe 1 inch thick. Now you want to sprinkle some blueberries on top and press them into the top. Now while in season we would use fresh blueberries, it's not blueberry season yet, and so we're going ahead and we're going to use frozen blueberries, but they'll go really nice. You don't want too many of them, but you want enough so that you can see what they are. Now you press them in. Okay, and now you cut it into 8 pieces, and what you do is you put it in here straight up, put it at an angle, and then cut each of these in half, and you'll have 8 pieces. Then you pull them apart, and you'll have the scones ready to bake. All right, so they're baked, they're out of the oven, and they smell wonderful. When you're in the mood for something a little bit different, a little bit sweet, and you want something, a nice afternoon snack, you take one of these. Now we have here clotted cream. You can find that in certain supermarkets around the US, but it's hard to find. It's kind of a cross between, I'd say, between regular cream and butter. It's thicker than cream, it's looser than butter. It goes great on scones. It's wonderful to spread on top of this. Now I've decided to have this with tea, like they do in England. I have milk in my tea because they drink their tea with milk over there rather than with lemon like we do here in the US. I like it better with this. It makes the tea richer, and you have a nice dark tea with a nice mellow cream. And it goes really good with sweets like scones and cottage cream. Well, cheerio, this is very good, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you do, please give it a thumbs up. It lets people know this is around and they watch it. So please give it a thumbs up if you like the video. And if you really like our videos, please subscribe, because that's going to help our channel grow. Thank you very much.